Hello investors, welcome back to your number one place for all your investing needs. As we just went through one of the most anticipating earnings weeks of the season, we look ahead at the top 5 stocks to buy right now in August. These are stocks that have had blowout earnings or we just see very good buying opportunities currently. So right here we see some of our best picks for the month of July and how they performed. We had some massive winners. Congratulations to everybody who traded any of these, but if we look at right here on Pfizer, we made about 13% gain on Pfizer, 43% on AMD. So anybody who got AMD last month in the video, 43% gain. They're doing massive things right now. Facebook up about 11%, Enphase Energy 26%, BJ's Whole Club 7%, and then Twitter 22%. We had 4 other picks. 2 of them did okay, 1 or 2% gains, and then 2 of them were down a little bit or breaking even. So pretty much all of our picks did very good. We didn't have any major losers. So congratulations to everybody with these picks. Now, before we get into August picks, can we smash that like button? Can we get over 300 plus likes on this video? It helps the channel grow and helps the algorithm. Also, guys, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and press that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video. I make content on, top 5 stocks. I make content on penny stocks, dividend investing, and all kinds of investing. So if you guys want to see any of that content, go ahead and subscribe. And also leave a comment below. What was your best pick for the month of July? And now let's get into the list. Alright guys, so our number 5 pick for the month of August is going to be Cloudflare, ticker symbol NET. So this is an American web infrastructure and website security company providing content, delivery, network services, DDoS mitigation, intern security, and distributed domain name server services. So Cloudflare is currently trading at $41.62. It's been on fire. I mean, ever since, the Rona started up here in March, it was trading at about $15, $16. The stock has been on a rip. It's been on fire. I mean, currently trading at over $41. So it's made over 100% gain, but the company is doing great. It's kind of like a small company, but they're doing really good. Their market cap currently is 12.64 billion. If we take a look right here at their earnings, actually, we're going to see here that in May 7, 2020, the EPS actual was negative 0.04 cents. EPS surprise was beat by 2 cents, and then their revenue was 91.3 million, and their revenue surprise was actually beat by 4.45 million. So they beat earnings. They had pretty decent earnings. So as we can see right here, they have earnings coming up this first week of August on August 6, 2020, post market. And they're estimated to have revenue of about 94.17 million, which is more than they expected to have last quarter, and they beat that. So they had about 95 point something. So they're expecting to have about the same, but I think they're going to destroy earnings, obviously. As everybody is doing everything online, everybody is moving onto the web. So that is the reason that this stock is doing really good. I mean, it's went from the lows of about $15 here all the way to $41. So over 100% gain already. This stock is going to be on fire as long as the Rona is around, and as long as we don't have a vaccine. This stock is a very good stock to hold in the portfolio, in my opinion, because everybody's going to be switching to online, and they need protection from viruses and hackers and all other things that are included with that. Our number 4 pick for the month of August is going to be Logitech, ticker symbol LOGI. So LOGI, Logitech, is a Swiss manufacturer of computer peripherals and software. So this one, the reason I like this one is obviously everybody needs, computer software, pretty much, computer hardware. They need a mouse, they need a keyboard, they need a camera, they need things like that, and that is the reason why this one is definitely going to be on fire, especially with many schools across the US that are going to be doing online schooling all the way up until about January, I believe. This stock was trading at a low of about $33 when all of this started. It's went up over 100%. Once again, it's trading at $73.22 currently. They even have a dividend, which is another amazing thing. They pay out about 73 cents per share, which is a yield of about 1%. Very low dividend, but it's a nice dividend to have. Their market cap is 12.22 billion. If we take a look at their earnings, actually, earnings were amazing. So they had earnings on July 21st, 2020. Their EPS actual, they were expecting for 64 cents per share. EPS surprise was beat by 28 cents. They destroyed those earnings. And then the revenue, it was they were predicting 791.89 million. The revenue surprise beat by 76.17 million. So they destroyed those earnings. Earnings went, they knocked it out of the ballpark if you look at that. So earnings were amazing. They're expecting to have amazing earnings the next quarter, and as long as the Rona is around, I believe that this company is going to continue to make massive profits because everybody's doing everything online. If we go ahead and take a look actually at their dividend real quick, since they do have a dividend right here, if we look at the dividend yield, so their 4-year average yield is about 1.79%. So it's been, consistent around that area. If we look at their dividend growth, years of growth, so for 6 years, this company has been growing their dividend currently at about 73 cents per share. Their dividend history right here, like we said, it's an annually dividend, so it's once a year. So we get about 73 cents. And then if we look at their dividend safety right here, payout ratio is about 30%. So that's a pretty low payout ratio. That's really good because that means they're not having to dig into their profits to pay out the investors for their dividends. But Logitech is definitely one of my favorite companies right now because I believe that since everybody's going to be needing equipment, especially with school starting in a month or two from now, people are going to need these keyboards and mouses and all these other things, web cameras. So this stock is definitely one to keep an eye out on. I feel like it's going to be on fire for the next few months, if not the next few years. Now, before we get into this third pick, go ahead and smash that like button if you made it this far into the video, guys. It shows me that you guys are appreciating this content and that you guys enjoy it, and it also helps the channel grow. But anyways, number 3 pick is going to be the Clorox company, ticker symbol CLX. So this is an American global manufacturer and marketer of consumer and professional products with approximately 8,700 employees worldwide as of 2018, and their net sales in the company's 2019 fiscal year were over 6.2 billion. So Clorox, wow, another amazing company, obviously. Ever since the Rona started, right here, it was trading at $158, currently trading at $236. So it's made a pretty big jump right there, about 60-70 bucks. It's very good. Everybody is buying these things off the shelves. I mean, have you went to your local market and seen any Clorox products in there? I haven't, because every time I'm there, it's all sold out. So people are buying everything out. You can't see anything. I mean, the stock is trading at $236, up about $5 or 2.27%. We have earnings coming up this week, actually. They have a decent dividend, actually, about $4.44 or about 1.88%. Their market cap is $29.78 billion. But let's take a quick look at their earnings and how earnings have been so far. So May 1st, 2020, their EPS actual was $1.89 per share. They beat by 26 cents. Obviously, that was a no-brainer right there. Revenue, $1.78 billion. They beat it by $93.73 million. And then their next earnings, like we said, is actually on Monday, which is tomorrow, August 3rd. And their EPS estimate is $1.99 per share with $1.86 billion in revenue. So I believe that earnings are going to definitely blow it out of the park. I believe that they're going to do amazing as everybody is buying everything. I mean, these Clorox products are very, very hot. You cannot even find them in the market. So if this one doesn't beat and do good, then I don't know what will, because this company definitely should beat and have a very, very nice earnings. Now, if we look right here, their dividend, like we said, $1.11. If we look at their dividend yield, 4-year average yield is about 2.54%. If we look at their dividend growth right here, they've years of growth, 43 years. So this company is not just a stock to own because of the Rona. This stock is actually a healthy company to own in the portfolio, especially even as a dividend investor, let's say, because years of growth, 43 years, it's been growing its dividend. It even had a stock split right here, 2-for-1 and a 2-for-1 in 1997 and 1999. But they're paying out about what, $4.04 per share. Their dividend history right here, everything looks very, very good. It's a quarterly paying dividend of $1.11 per share. Their dividend safety is awesome as well. Payout ratio 64%, so that's not bad at all. Clorox, definitely one to keep an eye out on in the portfolio. As long as this we don't have a vaccine and all of this stuff is going on, I believe that this is going to be an amazing company to own. Amazing stock to own in your portfolio, guys. This one is one on my radar for sure. I'm going to be watching this earnings and see what happens, and hopefully it does very, very good. Our number 2 pick for August is going to be Proctor Gamble, ticker symbol PG. So this is an American multinational consumer goods corporation. So PG is doing very, very good, trading at $131.12 currently. This stock was trading at around $97. It's been going up. It made a high right here of $124. Made a little pullback, and now it's been trending up here from about $115 all the way to $131. If we look right here, they have a dividend rate of $3.16 per share. Yield is 2.41%. So another one with a decent yield, and this company is a little bit bigger. Market cap 325.14 billion. That's a pretty nice market cap to have for a company. If we take a look at their earnings right here, they had earnings July 30th, 2020, so just a few days ago. The EPS actual, they were expecting $1.16, beat by 15 cents. Revenue actual 17.70 billion. Revenue surprise beat by 723.77 million. So they almost beat earnings by $1 billion. That is a huge beat. That is a very big beat, and obviously everybody is buying all these products obviously from them. Like everybody's buying toilet paper, which is one of the things that they have, and everybody was buying it off the shelves. It's finally actually being stocked in my stores where I'm going. They actually have them, but for a few months you could barely even get it on the shelves. They have earnings again coming out on 10/19/2020. They're expected to have about 18.26 billion in in revenue once again. So this one is another one that is going to be benefiting from the Rona, and a lot of these stocks on this list actually are benefiting because of this. Even though there are many companies that are losing money because of this pandemic that's going on, a lot of companies are actually making a lot of money because their products are very, very valued during this time period. So it's about 79 cents per share. If we take a look at their dividend yield, the 4-year average yield is about 3.07%. If we look at their dividend growth, another company, just like we mentioned Clorox, this company is actually a great dividend hold because years of growth, 64 years. So for the past 64 years, this company has been, increasing their dividends right here, which is amazing to see. That is amazing, actually. 64 years is a long time. They pay about 2.95 cents per share. And then their dividend history right here, it's a quarterly paying dividend, about 79 cents per share right now. And then their dividend safety, they have a payout ratio about 58%, so that's not a bad payout ratio. But this one is definitely another company to own, especially during this pandemic area. Until we get this vaccine, people are going to be buying these products. And if we have another shutdown, which is a possibility, with many states doing very, very bad right now, people might start panicking and buying more stuff off the shelves, and companies like Clorox and Proctor Gamble will definitely benefit from this, just like Logitech and Cloudflare will as well, because people are going to have to do things from home instead of going in person to their companies and working, in an office. Coming in at number one is going to be a company that just actually destroyed earnings, one of the best earnings quarters they had ever, and it's going to be UPS. So UPS is an American multinational package delivery and supply chain management company. So obviously UPS, everybody is ordering things online. People are not going in person to buy things. So this is a company just like Amazon, just like eBay, online, products. So obviously, UPS, FedEx, they're doing amazing right now, but UPS is definitely destroying it. I mean, they were trading down here about $90 or $87 per share, currently $142.76 per share, up about 1% on Friday at the close. But this company right here went from 118 to 142 after the amazing earnings that they just had. So before we get into those earnings, we're going to take a look at their dividend. They actually have a dividend of $4.04, 2.83%, amazing dividend, market cap of 123.20 billion. Pretty nice, market cap as well. If we take a look at those earnings right now, so the earnings were on July 30th, 2020. EPS actual $2.13 per share, beat by $1.05. That is a huge beat. Their revenue actual 20.46 billion, beat by 2.89 billion. Can you just imagine a company beating earnings by 2.89 billion? That's not a little bit of money. That is a lot of money, almost $3 billion. Imagine what you could do with $3 billion. There's many companies out here that don't even have a market cap of $3 billion. You could buy out a whole company with that. So I'm expecting UPS to continue to strive and do amazing during this pandemic, and it's going to continue to rocket, in my opinion, because people are just going to continue to order things and get things at the door because they don't want to go out and buy these products. So online services are going to be amazing. They have next earnings on 10/24/2020. Revenue estimate is 20.1 or 20.01 billion. They're probably going to destroy those earnings as well. And then after that, we have Christmas and Thanksgiving and all these other holidays coming up, and people are going to be buying even more things. So I believe these next 2 quarters that we're going to have are probably going to be some of the best quarters that UPS has ever had. I'm actually going to be, personally, I'm going to actually let you guys know that I will be trading UPS for sure. And I might even do some options trading with this one because this is going to be an amazing play. I believe this stock is going to do amazing in the next few months, maybe even a year, depending on how things go. But their dividend, $1.01 per share. If we look right here for their their dividend yield is actually pretty good as well. 4-year average yield of 3.28%, so not bad at all. Dividend growth right here, 20 years of growth. So another great company, for 2020 for the past 20 years, this company has been growing its dividend. It's paying about $3.84 per share. If we look right here at their dividend history, it's a quarterly paying dividend, and it's a $1.01 per share. And then their dividend safety payout ratio, 59%, not too bad. About 50, it's around 50%. But UPS, another stock that is going to be benefiting from all of this Rona stuff that's going on. So all these companies are amazing companies in my opinion. Cloudflare, Logitech, Clorox, Proctor Gamble, and UPS. All of them are benefiting right now from what's going on. And as long as the thing is going on before we get this vaccine, these companies are going to continue to boom, in my opinion. Okay, guys, so those were our top 5 picks for the month of August. And some things to remember: I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions. These are stocks that I'm going to be looking at for myself, in the next month to buy into my portfolios. Before investing into any stocks, you guys should do your own research. Obviously, if you've never invested into stocks, do paper trading. Don't invest based off anybody else's opinion. Do your own research. But other than that, the Nasdaq is blowing it. It's making all-time highs pretty much all the time. The tech sector is doing amazing. Nasdaq is doing amazing. The Dow Jones is lagging a little bit, and the S&P 500, but the Nasdaq is destroying it. I mean, we've had some of the best earnings in the past week. Amazon destroyed it. Facebook, Apple just announced a 4-for-1 split. So that's another one I'm going to be keeping an eye out on. You guys keep an eye out on. I will definitely be talking about Apple in the near future, but definitely another stock that I'm going to be probably buying in my portfolio once they do the split, because those shares are just going to be super cheap for me. $100 a share is not bad. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's try to get over 300 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time I make a new video, so you can be the first one to see it. And leave a comment below. Tell me how has trading any stocks in your portfolio, what has been the best winners, and how you guys have been performing. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.